Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Moment with Gabby. Today I am with Brian Adams, who is the CEO of Cryptocurrency Academy. He will be telling us more about cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, and everything that has to do with that. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Welcome. So Brian, karibu sana. Tell us about yourself, who are you and what you do.
Yeah, thank you so much, Gabby, for having me. Hello everyone, my name is Brian Adams and I'm Chief Executive Officer of Cryptocurrency Academy and a co-founder of Crypto and Fun. Happy to be here.
Alright, so let's take it back a bit. In university, you were pursuing hospitality management, if I'm not wrong. Could you tell us more about that? Why did you choose that specific job or career?
Well, to be honest, it was more family oriented, since my parents wanted me to run into that organization. However, I got to find Bitcoin and blockchain over the way, which I have transitioned to over time. So that was the main reason as to why I was into hospitality management. So
what fueled your decision to move from that hospitality to now crypto? What was your driving factor?
So the first driving factor was I was looking for a way of making money online, and I was in campus and I was very broke. So life was really hard, you know. I'm pretty sure we've all gone through those phases. So I came across some Bitcoin faucets, and also a friend of mine had talked about Bitcoin to me previously. Unfortunately, we had to lay him to rest. But I always thank him for introducing me to this journey. So after discovering Bitcoin, the Bitcoin faucets, interacted with them, I started realizing, hey, there's the technology behind it, which is way bigger than the Bitcoin even itself. And also the narrative that was being pushed for Bitcoin was to help people liberate themselves from, from oppressors, or people will be able to have their own money, and they will be able to make, or they will be able to have a say in the society by controlling the money. So the basic concept of decentralization, the basic concept of liberalization, are the things that really inspired me to move into blockchain and cryptocurrencies.
So would you say the driving force behind most people who do Bitcoin and cryptocurrency is to run away from the normal 8 to 5 jobs and employment?
Well, it's happening. We've seen it happen, and it's actually changing a lot of stuff. I've heard of many jokes about Roysambu children who are always staying in their houses. Yeah. All they do is go to Mama Mboga, buy some food, and go back to the houses. And Mama Mboga is like, where are these guys making money from, right? So yeah, it is changing many things. You find some of these young people bought Bitcoins back in the day. Some of them are probably helping people buy and sell cryptocurrencies. And others are even getting jobs because there's so many organizations that are blockchain based that are coming to set base in Africa. So yeah.
When did you start this journey of yours, and what helped you grow?
What I'll say is I started my journey back in 2016. That was the first time I heard the word Bitcoin. I never knew about it back then, as much as it started in 2009. Then after starting to see the opportunities that were in it, and after investing or purchasing a few Bitcoins, then a few months down the line I started seeing of its potential. I saw there was a niche for educating people, and that is when I started off Cryptocurrency Academy as a WhatsApp group. Then from there we were able to gather or gain interest from people who wanted to learn how it worked. Some other people are being scammed. They're like, hey, I got scammed, can you help me, right? And we were trying to bring education so we can help these people who are getting scammed or trying to protect them from such type of bad actors, right? What I always say is whenever there's a new technology, what happens is there will always be people who try to take advantage of it, and try also to use it to take advantage of other people who do not have sufficient information.
True.
Yeah.
So would you say Kenya has grown from, would you say that there are more now Kenyan users from way back from 2016, 2017 until now? Are people more open to it because most people think that it's a scam, or that it's not, you won't get money fast, or why are you getting money so fast? So do you think Kenyans have shifted their mindset?
Yeah, that is happening. Back then, people used to think of Bitcoin as a get-rich-quick scheme.
Yeah.
And the reason as to why that happened is because you find that there were few people who knew how this technology worked and knew that it had great benefits over a long period of time. But now they started making use of this information and changing it to a way or to lure people into like get-rich-quick schemes or pyramid schemes, where they ask you probably to invest in, they ask you to invest in Bitcoin, create an account, and you'll be getting 1% per day. But in reality, that wasn't investing in Bitcoin, because the best way to invest in Bitcoin is for you to buy your own Bitcoin, keep it in your wallet, and if you want to forget about it for a certain period of time, well and good.
Yeah.
So people are changing, the mindset is changing. So many youth, I've gone to many campuses here in Kenya talking about cryptocurrencies or asking people if they have apps such as Binance or a Trust Wallet, right? And you find that they actually have these apps. At times, I'm probably I'm in a class, and you find that as you're going around the class, you find somebody is interacting with the Binance app, and you're like, wow, this is quite impressive. Back then, if you could have called people for an event, then it would be really, really hard even to have like 15 people coming to that specific event.
All right, so thank you for that. So we'll take a short break, but after the break, he will tell us more about his academy and how you can invest in cryptocurrency. Welcome back, guys. Thank you for staying tuned. Now let's continue with the interview. You have a cryptocurrency academy and you're now teaching people about Web3. Could you tell us more about Web3? It's new. Tell us more about that.
Yeah, so Web3, if I could use an analogy of Facebook. So Facebook is a Web2 company where you find at the top there is Mark Zuckerberg, right? And probably there's under him there's a board of members, right?
Yeah.
And down there probably there are other shareholders, people who bought the Facebook stock.
Yeah.
So you find that how it looks like, it's more like a pyramid. There's a guy at the top, and then there's all this wealth being distributed and going to the top. So with Web3, which solemnly runs on decentralization. By decentralization, I mean that there is no top. It means that everyone can contribute and everyone can make a decision on how or what the next milestones of this company would look like, right? So if we look at platforms such as, if I could give an example, probably a decentralized social media, similar to Facebook, is UHive, right? So UHive is like a Facebook, but remember, Facebook makes money and keeps all the money, but UHive distributes all the revenue to its people. So every time you post an image, you get paid. Every time you see an ad, you get paid. And out of which, they have to ask for your permission for you to see the ads, right? So also you find that they don't keep your data as compared to Facebook. So there's so many differences between Web 2 and Web 3, but you find that Web 3 is creating creating tools where everyone is allowed to contribute. Remember when I was talking about liberalization?
Yeah.
So everyone is allowed to contribute. Everyone is allowed to vote on the next steps of the project, and everyone is also allowed to own the project, right? So it's more of an open world, and it runs in very many other sectors as well.
All right, that's a very interesting thing.
Yeah.
So we've been talking about your academy. Tell us about your academy. What do you do? How do you help? Upcoming cryptocurrency. I don't know if to call them users or tell us more about that. Yeah, so we normally call them enthusiasts, but not all of them are enthusiasts. They are newbies, they are enthusiasts, they are experts, right? So what we do at Cryptocurrency Academy is we educate individuals and businesses and help them transition to the Web3 world, right? So if it's an individual who doesn't know anything about cryptocurrencies, we've got to take him through the basic levels. What are cryptocurrencies? If you want to buy a cryptocurrency, how do you buy it on your own without relying on anyone? Because we always try to put away third parties. With Web3, they're not third parties. It is you and the platform, or you and the product, right?
So how do you do it on your own? Then if you want to buy it, how do you buy it on your own? So once you're skilled with this information, then we help or we take you to the next level of, hey, there are opportunities in Web3, right? There are job opportunities. There, if you're a developer or if you're a programmer, what type of solutions can you build on Web3? We call it Buidl. So BUIDL, it's just like build, but inverted. Yeah. I believe the crypto enthusiasts can understand what that means. So you find that we help you, or we transition you into the world of Web3 through education. Even for businesses as well, if there are opportunities for your company to, or if your company sees opportunities, or if your company has problems that could be solved with Web3 technologies such as blockchain, probably such as P2P transactions, and so on. We come and educate your company on how you could leverage on these items and to bring maximum value for yourself. So at the end of the day, we try to not take money from you. We try to show you how you can make money from the Web3 world.
All right. And what if there's someone out there who wants to invest in cryptocurrency or in Bitcoin, and they're wondering, how do I start? Are there apps that I can download?
Yeah.
What advice would you give them?
Yeah, there are very many apps you can download. The very first thing I would encourage them is to take their time. As much as probably somebody is telling you buy Bitcoin, or buy this coin, there's so many coins out there. So you always have to do your own research. So it all trickles down back to education. You can self-educate. You can visit people like Cryptocurrency Academy. Yeah. We have communities, right? Go and join those communities or join other crypto communities. Ask as many questions as you can before you put that money. Or make use of that money that you're about to invest. Because if you don't do proper research, you might end up giving your money to somebody else who wanted to take advantage of you. So just do as much, read, educate yourself, interact with people, ask many questions. Then I think from there you will be able to understand which apps should I be able to use, and also try to look for trusted parties, people who have a reputation, people who have communities, and people who you see have been there for quite some time to give you the best.
All right. Now, on a lighter note, what do you like to do for fun? What keeps you going aside from crypto and everything? Yeah. What do you like to do for fun?
I like to cook, but not not everything.
What can you cook?
What can I cook? I like to cook chicken. I like to graze beef, and I also like traveling. One of the reasons as well we have Crypto and Fun. It's a crypto tour concept. So we try to travel the whole of Kenya, take people with us. And I also love to dance and listen to music.
Oh, okay, I hope one day we can get to see you dance for us.
Yeah, it's only that we can do it here.
And you said that you have a Crypto and Fun event where it's hosted, I think, every month. Yeah. Where people come and sip wine and paint, and they get to also learn a bit about crypto. Advertise that for us. Tell people why they should join, and how often it happens and where it happens. If you have a social media platform where you advertise, advertise yourself. Yeah, so the Crypto and Fun event always happen on a monthly basis, just as Gabriel said it, and we always try to make it fun. So if you're a young enthusiast, you don't have to be necessarily young. Any person is welcome to join, even the kids. What we do is we go see, connect with nature, and help you understand what cryptocurrencies are. For our last event, we had a sip and paint, where people created their imaginations, and then we were turning them into NFTs. Well, if you want to know what NFTs are, make sure you check out Cryptocurrency Academy on Twitter. That is our Twitter handle. If you want to know where the next trip will be, make sure that you check out Crypto and Fun on Twitter and Crypto and Fun on Instagram. You will be able to find all this information there. All right, thank you very much for the lovely interview. I have really learned a lot. Tell us again kindly about where people can follow you on your social media handles, or where they can find you guys. Yeah,
so on all things crypto education, make sure you check us out, Cryptocurrency Academy on Twitter. Then on the profile, you're going to find a link to all our other social platforms and education platforms. Then for the next tour, for updates on what is happening, make sure you check out Crypto and Fun 1. That is on Twitter as well. That is where we'll be updating you guys on where the next Crypto and Fun tour will be. So that is basically it.
All right, asante sana. And for News Unplugged KE, don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification button to get notified for new episodes. And it's News Unplugged KE on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. See you guys until next time.